Wii U preview presentation will begin in 10 minutes.
Whatever. Behave yourself, Dreamcast. For what? No one cares about a stupid Wii U with its stupid tablet and its stupid screen. You're just mad because no one wanted to play with your controller screen.
Owned.
Get off my back, Genesis. I mean it. If you don't stop trolling me... Okay, guys, we're going to keep it civil today.
Whoa. Game Boy Advance. Where'd you come from?
Oh yes, everyone, I'd like you to meet my son in advance. He's here to help me out today. I thought that after my outburst at our last meeting, it'd be a good idea to get a level head to keep things under control. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, Advance.
What's good?
If I may, I would like to say that I find the Wii U to be quite an innovative and revolutionary machine. I can't wait to see how it performs.
Okay, you can stop promoting 64. We all know the Wii U is going to sell like hotcakes. That is, until people realize it's just another Nintendo gimmick.
Hey, who are you calling a gimmick?
Come on, you guys don't even make games anymore. A tablet? Really? If I wanted a tablet, I'd just go get an iPad. Next to the Dreamcast, the Wii U is going to be the biggest gaming disgrace yet. Alright, that's it. You want to go, old man? Let's go. Oh, I am beyond ready, punk. I let you say goodbye to your games, but you don't have any.
That's a pop-up.
When my memory card has more processing power than your whole system, you know I'm only getting started. Okay, simmer down now. I will unplug you. I mean it. Alright, that's better. Okay, so we have someone new today. The Nintendo GameCube. We want to make him feel welcome and... GameCube? GameCube, are you crying?
No.
Dude, I think he's crying.
Okay, fine. It's just that I feel so old. I mean, it feels like just yesterday that I was running Mario 128 at E3, and now I'm just a has-been.
No, that's not true.
No.
Yeah, you kind of are.
I am. I'm worthless now. They don't sell me in stores anymore. I'm just outdated hardware.
Hey, we all feel that way sometimes, GameCube. But the important thing to remember is that you had a great run, and that's nothing to be ashamed of.
But that's just the thing. Nobody liked me. I get outshined by the Xbox. The Xbox! I mean, what's an Xbox? Do you know how ridiculous that sounded back in 2001?
Yeah.
It is a pretty stupid name.
All I ever wanted was to be played, you know? To be loved.
Me too. Genesis? I never get played anymore either. I just want to be cherished. That's why I'm always riding Dreamcast. The truth is, you were a great underappreciated console. I was just jealous because my glory days are over. I'm sorry, Dreamcast. I'm sorry too. In 64, you know what? The Wii U will probably be amazing. I wish it all the best.
Wow, man. I appreciate that. I love you guys.
I love you
too. Whoops.
Well, that was unexpected. Good job, son. Thanks, Dad.
The Wii U presentation will begin shortly.
Yeah, Wii U.
Yeah, that is a pretty dumb name.
I know, right? I mean, pronouns much? Yeah, I mean, what's next? The Wii U me?
I wonder who came up with that. You know, I bet it was a prank, but nobody realized it until too late.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine going to the store and buying that? How silly would you feel asking for a Wii U? Yeah.
Yeah, it'll make all the money, though.
Oh, yes. Almost definitely.
Definitely.
Nah, I got one on pre-order right now.
What's up? Welcome, people, to another episode of Face Rockin with Zell and Jalen.
Yes, it is.
Okay, threw me off there. Sorry.
My bad.
Okay, for this episode of Face Rockin, we are talking about the future of gaming, and the future of gaming is now. And who is starting off this push for I just have a whole little intro plan and messed it up.
Yeah, you
try it again. And
You're
who was
going to really
planning?
start over?
No, not the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
And who was making this push for the future of gaming? It is none other than Nintendo with the Wii U.
Well, that's much better second time around. All right.
Wii U.
So, Wii U. Just Thursday it was, Nintendo had one of their Nintendo Direct things where they just decided to go ahead and talk about the Wii U and give away all the information that they should have given away at E3, but that's okay. All right, so...
I didn't have everything together.
Well, they probably didn't have it all together. There's a lot of people saying that the Wii U wasn't going to hit any kind of actual good hit release date because there would be software issues and shortages, which is something I'm going to talk about a little bit later. But anyway, so the information we got is that it will be debuting November 18th, so right in time for holiday season, for $300 for the basic package in the U.S. And that's all we care about right now, $300 for the U.S. $350 for premium, and with the premium you get extra stands that you can like sit the tablet and the Wii on.
Just more
you
stuff.
get,
We're not here to sell it.
No, you get the premium
stuff.
subscription though, 10% off download, which means they now have an online store of some sorts, I guess.
So now they're
Nintendo Network is what they call
Okay,
it.
so basically everything I've seen so far, the regular one is 8 gigs and the second one is 32
Yeah,
gigs.
and people have problems with
memory.
that because they're saying it's not enough memory for to do anything with. But then other people are saying you can just go ahead and buy yourself a hard drive anyway. So they said it's actually better than Nintendo is trying to overcharge you and put extra money on it by making a huge space, just counting you to get your own space. Mm-hmm. But okay, so Tim's off download. So I guess they have their own little thing now, like their version of Xbox Live. Kinda, but then I've also heard that they don't. So I still don't. And I guess until I see, I won't really totally know.
When you say Xbox Live, do you mean the marketplace where you can buy?
Yeah, the market store.
So you could do that on the Wii as well.
Yeah, but I guess you could. Why didn't you? Why did it feel like you couldn't do that?
You could.
Why did it feel like you couldn't? Why did it's called a virtual console? Why did they not? I tell you something about the Wii, man. Tell you something about the Wii. It felt like you couldn't do that for real.
You could do it.
Yeah, of course, Nintendo Land comes with it. I guess that's a new Wii Sports. And a charging dock for your gamepad. No extra gamepads are going to be sold separately, so you can't go to the store and buy extra gamepads. The little tablet thing, you can't do that. And Reggie said it was because Reggie, the guy in charge of Nintendo America, he said that it was because there are no games that in the launch window that use 2 gamepads, so there's no need to sell extra gamepad right now. That's what he said. And he said it's because if they try to focus on making that, they might not have enough supply with the rest of the Wii U's to sell it. So they said, we're going to focus on getting you your Wii U's and the Game Pass that come with it. We're not going to sell extra Game Pass because there are no games that you need that for. So
does that sound right to you, America?
What happens when you break your gamepad?
Does that sound okay to you,
What happens when on Christmas Day, little kid runs by and just steps on that Jay? What happens then?
You can't buy another one because Nintendo decided you didn't need one.
You don't need one. I mean,
that just seems weird.
Yeah. I mean, you always sell extra, but I'm guessing they really don't have the supply for it, really. I'm guessing they work on pushing it to the limit.
What else does that tell you? Is this a big push job?
I think that, well, of course they're trying to get it. Yeah, they may not be ready. So we may find that out. It's probably going to get sold out.
Why do you think that they're trying so hard to push now?
Well, they need to get out ahead because
exactly
they were planning this before Microsoft.
Here's the main thing. They're trying to beat out Xbox and PlayStation because they know when they hit the market, they lose hardcore gamers.
Yeah, they kind of need to get ahead of it now.
So they figured let's sell early this year, so that way
that
you don't have to worry about how much money you have next year, because then you'll get paid again by your job next year.
And hope that third-party developers learn the Wii U enough that they can make some good games by the time Xbox 720 or whatever,
out?
PS4.
Did we know that? How long the software has been?
Yeah, they said this time Nintendo's always usually really close, tight to the vest with stuff. Usually that's the problem with Nintendo. People say third-party developers. We mean third-party. We mean anybody who is not Nintendo that makes a game for the Wii U. So if you pick up a game and it's not made by Nintendo, but it's like made for a Nintendo console, that's third party. In the past, third party developers have always said that Nintendo always was so secretive about their stuff that once their new console is revealed, those third party developers will be like, well, I didn't know anything about that, so I don't know how to make a game for that. And so really couldn't support anything. That's why you never really saw great games. Not never, but you didn't see that many great third-party games for Wii as you saw for 360 and PS3, because they said we have enough time. Sometimes they would just get kind of mad at Nintendo for that and just spitefully not make anything for them. So now, this time, though, Nintendo said they didn't do that. And some of the companies, they actually had them saying, this time they consulted us and talked to us about what they got. So now we're supposed to have, that being said, it's not a whole lot of games in the launch window. But really,
I think it's a decent amount.
Really? But I will say this.
For a launch.
Yeah, I will say this. No console that I know of has a whole lot of games for launch. There's never enough games for launch, really. So, but they do have a lot of announced games that should be coming.
Let's get shit up opinions. I'm not a fan of Nintendo like that. Old school Nintendo stuff I am, like, NES, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. That stuff is cool. That to me is when Nintendo was on top of the gaming world because there was no one else to compete with them. For real, for real. Except for like the Sega, Sega Genesis when that came out. But that's gone now. But, no, there's no but. That's just it. So now, when Nintendo Wii came out and went to the whole casual, which I had no problem with, that's fine.
And they were very successful at what they did. So,
but to me, it was okay. But for a while, you couldn't play the games for the other systems.
Yeah, on the Wii.
For the Wii, unless you you're a mom with kids and you want to play Wii Sports all the time. Not knocking Wii Sports because it's fun for the family. But again, I'm a gamer. I don't play Wii Sports all the time. I play it. Other stuff.
So Wii U is supposed to be fixing that. Wii U is supposed to give you hardcore stuff.
Yeah, and I see that. But most of the stuff is like remakes of stuff that's already out
ports,
now.
Yeah, ports of stuff. Yeah,
and they're trying to say that their system is so much more powerful. It's just now HD. The other stuff we've had has already been there. So are they at the level of the current generation consoles, or are they?
It's supposed to be
assuming that they're already at the level.
According
of the
to the specifications, it's supposed to be more powerful than the 360 PS3. But the question is, will the people who make the games be able to take advantage of that power.
Well,
Because as you go longer the console cycle, as people learn and figure out how to use stuff better, games are looking better. That's why games that was created for 360 when they first came out didn't look as good as games that by like now that will come out because people learned the technology better. Will they learn, or people care enough to learn to make the technology good enough for Wii U to really wow people before the other
here's what
consoles
I'm
come
thinking.
out?
Everything coming off of the Wii U right now looks like everything we have now.
Oh yeah, because basically sports everything we have now.
Yeah, but we know already that everything we have now is not what the next gen is going to look like. It's going to be more than what we have now. So already out the gate, it's going to be better than that. So Nintendo Wii, the Wii U might have a capability to do a lot more, but it only right now looks like what we have right now. So next year when the PS4 and the Xbox 720, you know, with those that's theoretical titles, we already know it's not going to look like what we have right now. It's going to already look better. Just like when the Xbox 360 first came out, the first games looked better. Now it might not have been overwhelmingly better, but it was somewhat better than what we had previously.
So what's going to be Nintendo's going to have to basically do what they did with Nintendo Wii. Plus something that looks completely ridiculous and weird and kind of strange compared to everyone else, and just blow everybody's minds.
Yeah,
What they did with the
innovation,
Wii.
that's what they got.
So the gamepad may be that thing, that innovation. I do want to get the Wii U. I want to try out that gamepad. It seems interesting.
Not so much for me.
I'd like to see how shooters play with it. You know, Black Ops 2 is supposed to be on it, so
Ew.
I want to be like sniping.
Shooter,
Snipe.
FPS players, if y'all do this, you have to turn your FPS card.
Oh, here's what they're doing though.
I'm
Nintendo,
sorry.
I'll give
No
Nintendo
respect on my part.
props for creativity. Look up Tekken Tag Tournament 2. If there's some kind of trailer on YouTube, I'll try to put an annotation in there if there is one. That or go to like IGN or
Put
something.
the
Yeah, good one.
annotation.
There
Garbage.
was there. No,
Garbage.
I think it's funny. I think it's interesting.
Garbage.
Their Tekken Tag Tournament 2 is coming out, and for the Wii U version, they're gonna let the people wear costumes of Nintendo characters.
Garbage.
You got people
It
from
looks like
Bowser,
garbage.
like Heihachi in the Bowser
It
costume.
looks like someone dug in the
and
garbage at Party
Mario
City.
costumes, Luigi
It looks
costumes.
like somebody went dumpster diving in the back.
Mushrooms will actually make you get bigger and stuff. So it's kind of
I'm
funny.
saying it looks like someone went dumpster
I
diving
think
in the trash.
I
can
read
at Party
comments
City.
on
That's what
also
it looks
IGN.
like.
I read comments people like, "I've never played Tekken game, but now I'm going to play one." They got a new fan.
No.
People are like, "This is an instant
Doesn't
buy
make
for me.
any
I'm now
sense.
getting the
Why?
Wii U." I'll give
looks-
Nintendo props
if
for
you
just
look at
always
it-
doing whatever. They love their characters. They love what they've created,
It looks so
and they're
goofy.
just.
It looks goofy.
I mean, yeah,
I'm not
I
a
think it's
fan.
supposed to be though.
I'm not a fan of Goofy.
Bayonetta 2, that was a big thing
Don't
that made
even
people
talk
mad
about that.
because it's
Like,
exclusive now for Wii U. So
I don't care. I didn't want to play Bayonetta 1 when it came
Nintendo
out.
is going to need some third-party exclusives.
I didn't want to play
They
Bayonetta
are going to need some.
when it came out before.
Yeah,
so
I mean, I have
don't
no
wanna
interest in
play it
Bayonetta
now.
2, but what I'm saying is they are going to need third-party exclusives. I really think they are going to need that. They have great
They already
their own.
do.
They had their own first-party exclusives.
No, they have Black Ops.
No, too, but that's not exclusive though. Black Ops 2 is going
Oh,
everything.
you're saying exclusive?
Yeah, exclusive.
Oh, I
Exclusive. They
apologize.
need third-party exclusives.
I don't agree with you with.
I think you need that. I personally
You wanna know
think.
why?
Why?
Because they have so many exclusive.
The first-party stuff.
Mario.
But no, what I'm saying, but you notice
Zelda.
they take a long time, intervals in between
Now
before.
Now Mario.
Well, Mario not anymore. It used to be, but what I'm saying is, remember when everybody saw Twilight Princess and dudes was crying, grown men were crying? It was because it had been a long time. The last time we seen it with Ocarina of Time, they take their time, which is good with releasing new
I
stuff.
bet you though, since it's a new console, that they will come out with one sooner rather than
Yeah, I would believe that they would become
But
one
look,
sooner.
they
But
have
I'm just
so
saying
many that
they need stuff to
But
hold up.
what I'm trying to say is,
Yeah.
there's so much stuff that people can't even it's obscure references that they have. They have so much backlog of history because of the years of being a gaming juggernaut since on regular Nintendo. Think about all the games you ever played on regular Nintendo or Super Nintendo. They can pull any one of those things that were exclusively to Nintendo and make them now. Donkey Kong, Kid Icarus, Zelda, like I said,
Earthbound first party. Oh yeah.
Star Fox. So and that's all I can think of. They have Pikmin 3 that's coming out.
Yeah. So I mean,
So
but
there's a bunch
I
of
personally, I would start to see some third-party exclusives. I think that'll lend them respect from the hardcore crowd, and it'll give them breathing room in a sense, so that not everything is just depending on that.
I don't think they need it. I think that's how I would be if I had my own system. I mean, my own system.
I guess in closing, in a sense, is that I think the Wii U is going to do well.
I don't think it will.
I think it's going to. Well, I know it's going to sell out when it first. Yeah, it's going to probably have some supply shortages, all that stuff like that. It may carry over some of the weak casual crowds. I don't know. Nintendo Land may be enough to keep those people who love Wii Sports. But I'm surprised they actually didn't have Wii Sports, quite honestly, to come out with this.
My thing is, I think it's too much money. I think they are going to be depending on the casual
crowd. It
crowd.
costs too much money to buy it. No, for a system, for a system coming out at this level, that's a good amount of money. $300 is cheap for hardcore gamers, but casual gamers, I don't think they're going to see it that way.
$50 difference from the $250 that came out when it first when the Wii came out.
You know how it is when you say $250. Because look, no, people are used to right now the whole $199 price tag. You know, unless it's cheaper than that, I don't even know. It might be cheaper than that. So people get used to that kind of thing for a while. Nintendo's cheaper. That's
that gamepad, people up top is not. That might be enough to get this kind of like
ingrained in our minds enough that Nintendo's always cheaper. So
because now they're getting $60 now. They're getting $60.
Okay, that's the. I didn't know that.
But I think what they've done though is because when people said that, like the new Mario game is $60, the new Wii U Mario game is coming out at launch, they were saying that people were saying Mario game isn't worth that much money, which is curious because back in the day, I don't think it would have been that way. I think the Wii spoiled people in a sense. So now people they devalue themselves in a sense.
Because we're used to paying $60 for hardcore games on other stuff.
But Wii
has always been maxed out at $40. It's always been that way. So to switch it over now, people coming off of the Wii who are hyped. Yeah. Nintendo's trying to switch back to their old ways, I think, a little bit. And keep the casual, but they're going back to their roots. Now they're trying to bring in the Wii crowd. I don't think the Wii crowd's going to go for it. That's all I'm saying.
I think as soon as it launches, they'll go for it. Will they be able to keep them? We'll see. Nintendo Land may be just like Wii Sports and get everybody to like, oh, crazy stuff like that. But then again, they may not. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think it will.
But I'm optimistic about the Wii U.
Not at all.
I think it'll do all right.
I think it's going to be the Sega Dreamcast all over again. Look that up.
Sega Dreamcast, because Sega Dreamcast came out earlier than everything else and failed miserably. Well, I don't think Nintendo can go down like that. But but I think that's all for now. Let us know what you think about the Wii U. If you don't know anything about the Wii U and have just been completely lost on the entire conversation, look it up. Look at the Wii U. It's a new console coming out November 18th. Maybe we want to buy it. You never know. I would like one. Give me one if you want to. Christmas.
I'm going to stomp it. I'm going to throw it out the window. You know that fruitcake I threw out the window.
Oh my goodness.
I think it turned into a fruit tree.
Whoever catches that reference and can put a comment about where that line just came from, I will like your comment, and I'll give you kudos, a digital kudos. Bye-bye, everyone. Your face has just been rocked.
Tree. Ow.
Way to go, Jalen. Get it. Oh! Oh!